Hello, everybody. This is Jim Crawley from Hope College in Holland, Michigan. I'm very happy to be with you today. I want to share some information with you about employability, from going from the classroom to the career and everything in between. So we're going to take a few minutes and talk about that. So I think it all starts back when you're trying to decide what you want your major to be, and that can be a challenging decision for some people, and it can be very easy for other people. So I think, thinking about ahead of time as to what you want to do as a career, what you think you want to do, that of course helps you to decide kind of what major that you might want to go into. And as you're deciding on colleges, of course, then a big part of where you decide to go to school should be, what schools offer that major. That's going to be a primary focus. That's going to be more important than where it is or how big it is. It's going to be, does it really offer the programs that you're interested in? Once you get to the college, then I think you're meeting with a number of people. So you're meeting with faculty advisors, you're meeting with academic advisors, you're meeting with, even other students as you're talking about your classes and what you want to do while you're at the college. And I think all of those people can be very influential on your decision as to how to move forward with your academic career, and ultimately how all of that affects your future employment possibilities. So when you're at the school, you're going to be deciding, what classes are you going to take? So some of those classes are going to be decided for you because the major will require certain classes. But I think it's also important to look at the other options. What other elective classes do you have? What other opportunities do you have to, combine two majors or do a major and a minor that will help make you more marketable? Because when you think about it, that's really what you're doing in college is preparing yourself and getting ready to go on to the next step. You've spent the last few years in high school getting ready to go to college. You've done all the right things. You're taking the right classes, been involved in activities, both in school and out of school, so that you can, impress the right college and get into the one you want to go, where you want to attend. But once you get to college, you start over. Everything is off your resume. You're starting over with academics and with curricular activities and the things you enjoy doing. So when you're in the school and trying to make those decisions, it's important to use the resources that are there. I mentioned a number of them: faculty advisors, your faculty in general that you have in class can be very, very helpful. Faculty in your major. Working with another good place is to work with the Career Center. So every college has a career and counseling center where you can go and you can talk to them about internships. You can talk to them about practicums. You can talk to them even about volunteer positions that might be good on your resume. Then also they would run the different types of programs that would prepare you for the career. So getting ready for interviews, how you should dress, how you should act, what kind of questions you should ask. Sometimes they even have sessions about like an etiquette dinner. Like, so you're going to dinner, going to a business dinner or a dinner with a future employer. How do you act at a business dinner? Some even have sessions on how do you act if you would get invited to go golfing or to a sporting event with a future employer. That does happen. Some job offers are made on the golf course, for example. So the Career Center at whatever college you go to, they're going to have that information. They're going to help you to learn about yourself, to learn about your strengths, learn about your weaknesses too. What do you need to improve? What do you need to make better before you get into that interview situation? Ultimately, they would be the place, as I mentioned, where you would, apply for internships, apply for practicums, apply for volunteer positions. They usually have a database of openings. They get notified by companies when openings are happening. And it's a great opportunity for you to interview for those positions if one interests you. Hopefully you get, a job offer or two, and then that's going to be something that's going to be added to your resume. Because when you graduate from a U.S. college or university, the objective is to not be graduating with no experience. We want you to graduate with experience. We want you to have practical experience. I know, just as an example, at Hope College, 93% of our students graduate with some kind of experiential learning. And I think that's the same for, different percentage, but every college or university is going to try to offer you um, the opportunity to look into internships and or co-op work experiences or practicums or volunteer opportunities, whatever it might be. It's going to be up to you, though, to pursue them if it's something of interest. And obviously, you're the one that's going to be in the interview. So all we can do is help prepare you for those opportunities. The other thing to work with is while you're in the process of looking at these the career centers, I mentioned your faculty advisors. I mentioned them a couple times. They can be really crucial because they know what it's like to be out in the field where you want to work. They know what the graduate schools are looking for in terms of recommendation letters and extracurricular activities and leadership. So they are a great resource to your academic advisor, and the faculty within your department can be extremely helpful. I think it's a combination of all of these things, all of these resources at a U.S. university that can be very, very helpful to you, and an opportunity for you to be more prepared, at least feel more prepared and be more prepared when it comes time to go into the workforce. The other thing that I definitely want to talk about is the extracurricular activities. So what types of things look good on a resume? I think a lot of different things can look good. It depends on what you do with those activities. Like, do you have a leadership position? Have you been involved in specific activities that that organization has or that club has put on? Have you, if it's like Model UN, have you gotten, awards because of what you've done in that program? So this is your chance to create a new resume for yourself while you're in college. It's a chance to get in some of those activities that could be influential on a future job. For example, if you are in in a research club organization and you're in the sciences, then obviously that is a strong thing to put in your resume that you're involved in this certain type of research that has helped you learn about that field of study before going into it to work. If you are in Model UN and you want to be a politician or a diplomat or an ambassador or something like that, Model UN is great experience that is lined up well with those types of careers. So, I mean, I think there's all kinds of ways that you can build yourself up in your college experience so that you're more prepared and ready to move on. We all want you to be successful. That's what it's all about, coming to school and doing what you need to do, getting the credentials that you need to move on in the world. So I appreciate this opportunity to talk to you a little bit about employability from the classroom onto the job force. And I look forward to seeing you. I'll be available for question and answer. And I look forward to seeing you throughout the week. Thank you.